In southwestern Africa, Angola emerges as a land shaped by powerful nature and deep historical roots. From the majestic dunes of the Namib to the mighty Kalandala Falls, Angola appears raw, vibrant, and full of life. Here, rugged stone mountains rise from the highlands, and winding rivers carve out a vast landscape rich in layers and color. Today's journey will take you along dusty red roads across the savannah, to glowing coastal cities, and into the striking beauty, both fierce and gentle, of an Angola few have ever seen. Welcome to Angola, a lesser-known destination, yet one with a captivating soul. Malanje, the heart of Angola's inland region, is where nature and history blend in a vibrant rhythm of life. Located about 236 miles from the capital, Luanda, the city was founded in the mid-19th century and once served as an important trading hub along the highland commerce routes. At an elevation of more than 3,600 feet above sea level, Malanje enjoys a mild tropical savanna climate throughout the year, with long rainy seasons and sunny dry months. These natural conditions have made the region fertile for agriculture, where fields of corn and cash crops blanket the valleys in green. Today, Malanje is not only the economic center of central Angola, but also a city rising with renewed strength after years of reconstruction. Modern infrastructure and the vitality of its people bring a new face to this historic land. Amidst the rhythm of change, Malanje preserves its soul, a city that is both modern and close to nature, where the past and the future meet in perfect harmony. Benguela, a port city along the Atlantic Ocean, is one of the oldest gems of Angola. Founded in 1617, it was once a bustling trading center connecting the inland regions with the outside world, bringing the country a period of prosperity rich in history. With its strategic location and the legendary Benguela Railway, the city quickly became a vital hub for both commerce and culture. The colonial years left Benguela with a distinctive architecture that blends classic European style with the warm spirit of Africa. Its mild year-round climate and refreshing ocean breeze make Benguela an ideal destination for those seeking peace by the waves. Golden sunlight, blue waters, and a gentle rhythm of life give the city an irresistible charm. Benguela is more than just a city. It is a living portrait of past and present, where people and the sea move together in the boundless beauty of Angola's coastline. Huambo, the capital city of Huambo province, once known as Nova Lisboa during the colonial period, was officially founded on the 8th of August 1912. Situated on the Central Plateau at an altitude of about 1,700 meters, it enjoys a mild, pleasant climate all year round, a striking contrast to the hotter lowlands of Angola. Huambo played a vital role on the Benguela Railway, Camino de Ferro de Benguela, linking the port of Lobito to the country's interior and the eastern region of Congo. Because of this, the city once thrived as an industrial and commercial hub. During the war, however, Huambo suffered greatly. Many buildings were destroyed, people fled, and its infrastructure deteriorated. After peace was restored, Huambo began to rise again. The city was rebuilt, transportation networks were repaired, and education and commerce were expanded. Tree-lined streets, remnants of colonial architecture, and environmental projects give modern Huambo a blend of historic charm and vibrant renewal. Huambo is not only an administrative center, but also a captivating destination for travelers drawn to nature, history, and the cultural harmony of Angola, a place where past and future merge in the rhythm of the highlands. The Kwanza River, the longest river flowing entirely within Angola, originates from the Bié Plateau and meanders for about 960 miles before merging with the Atlantic Ocean. With a basin covering more than 146,000 square kilometers, the Kwanza is not only a natural wonder, but also a lifeline that nourishes the heart of the nation. Along its journey, the river passes through valleys, rocky rapids, and plains, creating a vivid and diverse landscape brimming with vitality. Its lower reaches are marked by mangrove forests and marshlands where birds and freshwater fish thrive within a rich ecosystem. Today, the Kwanza still flows gently through the central provinces, standing as a testament to the bond between people, nature, and history, the place where Angola's rhythm of life begins and continues. Sangano Beach lies about 60 miles south of the capital Luanda. It is a favorite destination for those who wish to escape the city's bustle and rediscover a quiet sky of peace. The long stretch of white sand, gentle waves, and open air give the place a rare and tranquil charm. Thanks to the cool ocean currents, the waters of Sangano remain clear all year round. Each breeze carries the breath of the Atlantic, helping visitors relax and forget their daily worries. When the sun sets, the entire beach glows with shades of golden orange, warm, soft, and deeply romantic. Sangano is not only beautiful, but also preserves a pristine wildness, like an untouched gift of nature. That simplicity makes it an ideal refuge for those who cherish raw, genuine beauty. Amid the sound of waves and wind, travelers can feel peace spreading through them. And when they leave, the calm of that seaside day still lingers in their hearts. The National Museum of Slavery in Luanda was established in 1977 after Angola gained independence with the purpose of preserving the memory of one of humanity's most painful chapters. It tells the story of thousands who were taken from their homeland during the era of the transatlantic slave trade. Perched on a hill overlooking the bay, the museum stands as a silent witness to history. What was once the departure point for slave ships has now become a space for remembrance and reflection. A quiet stillness fills the air, slowing each visitor's steps. Within this atmosphere, carefully preserved artifacts tell stories of loss and the longing for freedom. The National Museum of Slavery not only recreates the past, but also honors the enduring spirit of the Angolan people. From pain, they have risen, transforming memory into a lesson of compassion and resilience. The Museum of Natural History is one of Angola's oldest and most renowned museums, established in 1938. Located in the heart of Luanda, the building carries a touch of classical architecture, simple yet elegant, recalling the early days of natural science in the country. Through the decades, it has remained a center for preserving and studying Angola's rich biodiversity. Thousands of rare specimens are carefully maintained, standing as proof of the abundance of tropical African nature. Over time, the museum has been restored to sustain its educational and scientific value. Beyond research, the museum has become a familiar cultural meeting place for Luanda's residents and international visitors alike. Amid the modern pulse of the city, it continues to preserve a sense of peace and scholarship. The Museum of Natural History is a symbol of knowledge and respect for nature. Every wall and every doorway carries the spirit of discovery and the desire to preserve life. Serra da Leba lies between the provinces of Huila and Namibe and is one of the most spectacular destinations in Angola. This majestic mountain range is famous for its ribbon-like, winding road. Built in the 1960s, which has become a national symbol of engineering. At nearly 1,850 meters high, Serra da Leba opens to breathtaking views, where one can feel the sharp transition between the cool highlands and the hot coastal plains below. Each curve paints a vivid picture of nature and human determination. The road's smooth bends stand as proof of harmony between natural beauty and creative craftsmanship. Under the sunlight, the path gleams like a silver stream flowing through the silent mountains. Today, Serra da Leba is not only a vital transportation route, but also a destination for those who seek to witness an Angola that is powerful, untamed, and proud. Lobito is a prominent port city located on the shores of the Atlantic Ocean in the province of Benguela. Founded in 1843, the city developed around a natural bay protected by a long ridge of sand dunes, offering a major strategic advantage for maritime trade. The port of Lobito, inaugurated in 1903, serves as a key link connecting the Benguela Railway with the African interior. Every year, millions of tons of goods are shipped in and out, creating the lively rhythm that defines the city. The urban population in 2014 was about 393,079 residents, spread over an area of roughly 154 square kilometers, giving Lobito the charm of a coastal city that is both vibrant and serene. Lobito's climate is a dry subtropical type with a clear dry season and a defined rainy season. The coastline along the city, especially the Restinga area, a long strip of land stretching into the sea, is a favorite spot for relaxation, swimming, and watching breathtaking sunsets. Mount Moko, the highest mountain in Angola, at an elevation of 2,620 meters, rises majestically in the Huambo highlands as a symbol of strength and endurance. It is the nation's rooftop, where the wild beauty of nature meets the pride of the Angolan people. Its slopes are covered with rare Afro-montane forest, a green blanket sheltering more than 230 unique bird species. The clear sounds of nature echo through the still air, turning Mount Moko into a paradise for bird lovers and ecological explorers. Beneath this beauty lies fragility. The original forest now covers only about 85 hectares due to wildfires and logging. Conservation efforts are underway to revive this precious green sanctuary. Among clouds and sunlight, Mount Moko is more than a peak. It is a reminder of the bond between people and nature, an inspiring destination in the heart of Africa. Sumba, the capital of Kwanza Sul province, lies gracefully along the Atlantic Ocean, where the blue sea meets the dry plateau, creating a landscape both wild and serene. Once known as Novo Redondo, the city served as a vital gateway for trade between Angola's coast and interior regions. With a population of nearly 300,000 people, Sumbe carries the lively rhythm of a coastal city. The climate is dry and warm year-round, with a distinct dry season from May to October, making sunshine and sea breeze an inseparable part of daily life. Sumba's economy relies on fishing, agriculture, and small-scale commerce. Processing plants and industrial facilities are also helping to shape a new economic identity for the city. Meanwhile, its long beaches, such as Kikombo Bay, bring natural charm and growing tourism appeal. Sumbe is not only the administrative center of Kwanza Sul, but also a symbol of coastal vitality, a place where people live in harmony with the sea, the land, and the radiant sunlight of Angola. Fortaleza de São Miguel is one of the most enduring historical symbols of Angola. Built in the 16th century, this ancient structure witnessed the very first steps of Luanda and became the starting point of a coastal nation's formation. Through the passage of time, its stone walls still stand tall, serving as proof of history's resilience. Perched atop a hill overlooking the ocean, the fortress once played a crucial role in protecting the city from invasions. From this vantage point, one can feel the strategic foresight of those who chose the site to control the vast bay below. Over the centuries, Fortaleza de São Miguel has been more than a military construction. It has been a witness to countless transformations, from the colonial era to Angola's fight for independence. Every stone seems to tell a chapter of history. Today, it has become a destination for history lovers seeking to rediscover the echoes of the past amid the modern rhythm of Luanda. Cristo Rei of Lubango is the sacred and majestic symbol of southern Angola. Built in 1957, this monument rises on a mountain more than 2,100 meters high, standing proudly among the clouds with a solemn and powerful presence. Under the sunlight, the white statue shines against the blue sky, sending a message of peace and faith. Designed by the Portuguese engineer Frazão Sardinha, Cristo Rei was inspired by the statue of Christ in Rio de Janeiro, that carries an African soul, simple yet profound. The harmony between art and spirituality makes this place an unmissable destination for travelers. From this vantage point, the view opens to the entire city of Lubango, a tapestry of mountains, valleys, and peaceful rooftops. The wind blows strongly throughout the year, bringing a feeling of absolute freedom. Cristo Rei is not only an architectural masterpiece, but also a symbol of faith, the heart that spreads its arms to protect the entire southern land of Angola. Baía dos Tigres, lying along the coast of Namibe province, is where nature and time come together to write a strange and endless symphony. Once a lively peninsula, in 1962, a great storm separated it from the mainland, turning it into a deserted island in the middle of the ocean. Since then, people have left, and only the wind, sand, and waves remain to whisper stories of the past. This place holds a beauty both fierce and irresistibly captivating. Endless stretches of white sand, turquoise waters, and boundless horizons make visitors feel as though they are standing at the edge of the world. The silence of Bahia dos Tigres does not diminish it. Instead, it magnifies the proud grandeur of nature. Though it has no fresh water and no inhabitants, the island lives in its own way, through the sound of the waves, the breath of the wind, and the light of the sun. Every landscape here is a fragment of forgotten history. Bahia dos Tigres is not merely a destination for adventurers, but a symbol of nature's endurance, a place abandoned by humankind, yet where beauty remains eternal. Iona National Park, established in 1964, is Angola's oldest and largest national park. Spanning more than 15,000 square kilometers, it is a landscape of contrasts, where sea, desert, and mountains meet, and golden sunlight merges with ocean breezes over endless dunes. Its beauty is both harsh and mesmerizing, capturing every traveler's gaze. Before the war, Iona was the wildlife paradise of southern Angola. Herds of elephants, antelopes, and giraffes once roamed freely across its plains. But after long years of conflict, nature here suffered deeply. Now, Iona is experiencing a powerful rebirth. Conservation programs have begun, and species once thought lost are gradually returning, breathing new life into this ancient land. More than a wilderness destination, Iona stands as a symbol of faith and resilience, a place where nature and humanity together continue writing the story of renewal and hope. The Namib Desert forms the northern coastline of the Namib Desert, stretching alongside the Atlantic Ocean after millions of years of natural evolution. With its terrain close to the sea, this region presents a striking harmony between desert sand and deep blue ocean, creating a beauty both harsh and captivating. The climate in Namibia is extremely severe. Rainfall is scarce. Daytime temperatures can soar, while nights often turn sharply cold. Yet this dryness allows the fog drifting from the ocean to become a vital source of moisture for the region's unique wildlife. One of its most remarkable features is the Welwitschia mirabilis, a miraculous plant with only 2 leaves that can survive for centuries under extreme arid conditions. The desert also provides refuge to countless species that have mastered the art of adaptation. Amid the vast golden sands, travelers can feel the solitude and immensity of the desert. The silent space, the sea breeze sweeping over the dunes, and the eternal rhythm of untamed nature. Cuicama National Park is the largest national park in Angola, located not far from the capital, Luanda, where wild nature still breathes in its purest form. Its vast size and coastal position create a unique harmony between forest, savanna, and ocean waves. After many years of war, this area once lay desolate and nearly empty of wildlife. Yet thanks to restoration efforts, Cuicama has made a remarkable comeback. Herds of elephants, zebras, and antelopes have returned, bringing new life to a land once exhausted. More than a refuge for animals, Cuicama stands as a symbol of Angola's spirit of rebirth. Every tree and every gust of wind tells the story of a nation rising from the ruins. Amid this immense landscape, visitors can easily feel the harmony between humanity and nature, where every breath evokes reverence for the wild and enduring beauty of life. Tundavala, located on the slopes of Serra da Leba in Huila province, is one of the most magnificent natural landscapes in Angola. At an altitude of over 2,200 meters, it opens up a vast horizon where the sky, land, and clouds seem to merge into one. Every step toward the edge of the cliff brings a sense of awe before the untouched, majestic beauty. From the top of Tundavala, the view stretches for dozens of miles, embracing the valleys below in hues of green and soft white mist. The landscape changes with every hour of the day, pure in the morning, bright under the midday sun, and golden as the sunset sets the horizon ablaze. A cliff, nearly 1,000 meters deep, creates a striking contrast between light and shadow, between the roughness of the rock and the softness of the sky. The wind, blowing year-round, carries with it an overwhelming sense of freedom. Tundavala is not only a natural wonder, but also a symbol of strength, pride, and the eternal beauty of Angola. Namibe, a coastal province in southwestern Angola, is where the desert meets the sea, shaping a landscape both severe and enchanting. Across this vast expanse, each wind gust carries the Atlantic salt and blends with the heat rising from the parched earth, painting a vivid portrait of living nature. From a name rooted in the Nama language meaning land of solitude, Namibe preserves an untouched wildness that time seems to have forgotten. The climate is arid year-round, yet that very dryness creates a rare beauty. Golden dunes embracing deep blue shores, where two extremes of nature intertwine. Beyond its singular scenery, Namibe is rich in minerals and history, home to people who have endured and adapted for generations. Amid the dryness, they keep a rhythm of life in harmony with nature. Namibe is an invitation to peace, a place where you can touch primal beauty and feel the earth's truest breath. Calandula Falls, located in the province of Malanje, is considered the natural jewel of Angola. The Lucala River plunges from a height of more than 100 meters, forming a majestic waterfall amid lush green forests. Amid the roaring water, a mist rises like fog, giving the place a beauty that is both powerful and ethereal. Its horseshoe shape makes the falls especially striking, particularly when sunlight shines through, creating shimmering rainbows. Whether in the rainy season or the dry one, Calandula retains its own grandeur, sometimes fierce and thundering, sometimes gentle as it flows through the rocks. Although located hundreds of kilometers from Luanda, the journey to Calandula is truly worthwhile. Each step brings travelers closer to the magnificence of untouched nature. Calandula Falls is not only the largest waterfall in Angola, but also a symbol of strength and freedom, a place where nature itself sings the grand symphony of the earth and sky. Pungo Andongo, located in the province of Malanje, is a land where nature and history merge into a majestic landscape. In the vast savanna, enormous black rock formations rise proudly from the ground, creating a unique scenery known by locals as Pedras Negras. From afar, they resemble natural fortresses carved by time over millions of years. These rocks, standing hundreds of meters high, cast their shadows against the bright blue sky, evoking both grandeur and mystery. This very place was once the last capital of the Kingdom of Ndongo before its conquest in the 17th century, carrying the legacy of a glorious era. The name Pungo and Ndongo is tied to legend and national pride. Each stone seems to bear the footprints of history, telling the story of those who courageously defended this land. Today, Pungo and Ndongo is not only a remarkable geological destination, but also a symbol of strength, where nature preserves the memories of an ancient civilization. Lubango, the city located on the Huila Plateau, is the gem of southern Angola. At an altitude of more than 1,700 meters, the climate remains mild and pleasant throughout the year, filling the air with vitality and soft light. Every morning, a thin veil of mist covers the city, creating a peaceful and almost dreamlike scene. The city was founded at the end of the 19th century by Portuguese settlers, who brought with them a distinct European architectural style that blended harmoniously with the rhythm of African life. Over the years, Lubango has preserved its elegance, charm, and openness. Its most iconic landmark is the statue of Christ on the hill, standing with open arms, as if embracing the entire city with compassion and peace. From any viewpoint, Lubango appears both serene and radiant. Today, Lubango is not only the economic heart of the South, but also a destination that captivates visitors with its pleasant climate, architectural beauty, and the gentle spirit of the Angolan people. Stepping through the ancient stone gate of Cape Coast Castle, visitors immediately feel the solemn atmosphere surrounding what was once a major center of the transatlantic slave trade. The dark dungeons, thick stone walls, and narrow passageways evoke memories of a turbulent period in Africa's history. Guided tours often include storytelling, leading visitors through prison cells, the door of no return, and exhibition areas. This is not only a visit to a historic site, but also a living history lesson, bringing a sense of authenticity and deep emotion. Today, Cape Coast Castle also hosts cultural events and commemorations, helping to connect the present generation with the past. International travelers and members of the African diaspora often come here to learn about their heritage and roots. The blue ocean and the castle's whitewashed walls stand as a reminder that Cape Coast Castle preserves not only painful memories, but also symbolizes Ghana's resilience and transformation. In the heart of Accra, Makola Market offers visitors a chance to experience the vibrant and colorful rhythm of life in Ghana. The moment you step into the market, the lively sounds of vendors calling out, bargaining voices, and the aromas of spices, tropical fruits, and street food blend into an unforgettable atmosphere. Makola Market is not only a commercial hub, but also a reflection of local culture and lifestyle. Stalls packed with bright Kente fabrics, handmade crafts, traditional spices, and fresh produce give visitors a chance to discover the diversity of everyday life in Accra. Beyond shopping, visitors can observe the bustling work of traders, listen to the stories of vendors whose families have been tied to the market for generations, and gain insight into the city's strong sense of community. Makola Market is more than a busy trading center. It is a cultural destination where every corner bursts with the sounds, colors, and flavors that represent the pulse of contemporary Ghana. Flowing through northwestern Nigeria, the Sokoto River is a vital water source, nourishing farmlands and communities along its banks. Originating from gently sloping highlands, the river meanders through valleys before merging with the Niger River, forming a hydrological network that sustains the entire region. For generations, people have settled along the Sokoto River, relying on its waters for agriculture, livestock, and fishing. Lush fields of rice, corn, and vegetables stretch along the banks, reflecting its essential role in daily life. Beyond farming, the Sokoto River is closely tied to villages and local markets. Small river docks where people trade goods create a simple yet enduring rhythm of commerce over time. Though less prominent than major rivers, the Sokoto River remains central to the livelihoods and cultural identity of northwestern Nigeria, where nature and people adapt and thrive together. Spanning the Lagos Lagoon, the Lekki-Ikoyi Link Bridge connects two of the city's fastest-growing districts, Lekki and Ikoyi. With its modern cable-stayed design, the bridge has become one of Lagos's most iconic infrastructure landmarks. Inaugurated in 2013, the Lekki-Ikoyi Link Bridge not only eases traffic congestion in the area, but also brings a new image to this coastal city. Its steel structure rises against the skyline, reflecting on the calm waters below, creating a scene both dynamic and harmonious with the surroundings. In the early mornings, joggers and cyclists often gather on the bridge, turning it into a community space beyond its main function as a transportation route. Sports events and outdoor activities are sometimes organized, further connecting the bridge with urban life. Today, the Lekki-Ikoyi link bridge is not only a vital connection, but also a symbol of modern Lagos, where architecture and the city's rhythm meet in the same space.